people have had their heart broken before? My mom just raised her hand. My dad is sitting right there. Amazing. All right. It hurts though, right? Who had their hands up? Who had their hands up? Right? It's painful, right? It hurts. I got my heart broken. I was 7 years old. And I was in Sunday school, right? And this girl, and it wasn't even just love. I was mesmerized by this girl. I mean, she used to write her Arabic letters on the chalkboard and she'd dot every single one with a smiley face. Ah! Man. She was gorgeous. She was about 4'1", body shaped like a Pringles can. And the way her hips used to swing when she walked with those Lisa Simpson Velcro shoes, I'm on me! And the thing is, I had Bart Simpson Velcro shoes. So I'm like, dude, we got so much in common. This is great. I thought Allah was trying to tell us that we were trying to be soulmates. I know, that was terrible. But I didn't know what to do. How do I explain to a girl that I like her? I didn't know what to do. So I went to my dad for advice. And my dad did what any Muslim parent would do in that situation. And he told me, Aman, if you talk to a girl, I will break every bone in your body. So I was like, all right, I got to do this on my own. So I was too nervous to talk to her, right? So I was like, all right, let me just send her like subtle clues and hints, and maybe she'll get the picture. So during the Sunday school break, all the aunties, all the mothers would cook snacks for everybody, right? So I would buy a samosa, and I would take chutney, and I would make it in the shape of a smiley face, and I would leave it on her desk with a little note that said, from your secret samosa. Some of you girls are like, oh, I want someone to buy me a samosa. And so I just didn't know how to talk to her, and literally years went by. And I was like, then finally I turned 12, and I still liked this girl, and I didn't know how to talk to her. And then, anyways, Mom still, it's my show, please. Behave. So anyway, so I'm 12 years old, and I was like, I gotta talk to this girl. I was like, what? You know why? Why am I so scared? I'm 12. I have asthma. I got a peach fuzz mustache. I have swag, okay? I'm gonna talk to this girl and let her know. And so she was walking to the car. The class was over. She was walking the car with her parents. And I've never like spoken to this girl up until this point. I never talked to her. I tapped her on the shoulder. Her parents were there, and I was like, so-and-so, will you marry me? Now, in a situation like that, I had this all planned out in my head. I thought everyone's going to get excited, jump up and down, high-five each other, and I thought their family was going to get excited and get ready to plan our wedding. Her parents wanted to plan my funeral. So it didn't happen. And so then the next week comes by, and I talked to her. I was like, hey, what's up? You didn't answer my question. And she's like, no, I'm not going to marry you. I'm like, I'm 12. Like, what? No. And I was like, why not? And she's like, no, like, I'm too young. You're too young. Like, what do you know? And then I was like, what will it take for us to get married? And she looks at me all sarcastically, and she was like, I'll marry you when Palestine becomes a country. And I thought that was a little offensive because I have a lot of Palestinian friends. If you know anything about Palestinian people, they're beautiful people, right? They're really proud. Yeah, they're beautiful people. They're proud people, always waving their flags. They're like the Puerto Ricans of the Middle East, right? They're awesome. And so in November, I'm sitting next to my friend. My friend's Palestinian. He's like really Palestinian. He's like a Salafi Palestinian, right? And we're just sitting on the couch, and we're flipping through the channels, and there was a story on the news that the UN just voted and approved Palestine to become a country. And my friend is like, oh my God, I can't believe this day is here. And I was like, oh my God, neither can I. And so I was like, this is awesome. This is great. And so I jump on I haven't talked to this girl in like 15, 20 years. And so I jump on Facebook and I'm searching, and I find her married with 2 kids. And the thing is, it's not that I was stuck on her. I mean, it's 15, 20 years has gone by. It's like I didn't have feelings for her. I was just sad because that is such an awesome story. Like imagine if we're at a dinner party with all these couples and they're all like telling their stories. Like, how did you meet? Like, oh, I was in a chemistry class and he spilled it on me, sulfuric acid on me, and stupid stuff like that. And then they come up to me and be like, hey, how did you and your wife get married? And I'll be like, UN Resolution 1481. I got 160 countries to be my wingman on it. It was awesome. Anyways, that is my tale. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you.